Introducing Caves and Ladders, the September 2018 Stencil Club set designed exclusively for Stencil Club members by Carol Wiebe. Take it away, Carol.
Inspiration for the Caves and Ladder Stencils by Carol Wiebe. My inspiration for these stencils began with a visit to Bandelier National Monument outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico. This park is a monument to the ancestral Pueblo people. The park offers books and videos about their way of life. My two smallest Caves and Ladders stencils depict ladders leading to openings in the tough rock. These designs are actually somewhat misleading because the architecture of the Puebloans was much more sophisticated than that. However, a ladder leading up to the opening in a rock face is, for me, representative of home. Home is wherever we make it, even if it is a cave, and its meaning is ancient. It is where we live, where we belong, our abode, our dwelling. The ladder is another rich symbol. In my work, it usually symbolizes ascension. Climbing it brings elevated understanding, even enlightenment. Or shall we say, beams of enlightenment, tastes. And don't they always leave you wanting more? It seemed fitting, given the inspiration from ancient times, to sew something by hand, using my stencils as motifs. I had another modern inspiration for that, from a woman named Natalie Channon. So what I created was a tunic, a simple garment that could have been made and worn in almost any age of human history. I made it out of cotton jersey, which is what Natalie Channon uses for her hand-stitched garments. I think I look like a medieval page, but of course they did not have cotton jersey. I also include a stylized depiction of what I fancifully called a water reservoir. Water is life. We cannot live without it. At Bandelier, I saw remnants of such a structure, or what I imagined it to be. I now think, however, that the structure I stylized is actually the remnants of a circular Pueblo site. Blame the prairie girl in me. In any case, I still love the design of it. That water idea has been bled dry. I can still pretend it's a water reservoir. I live in my imagination most of the time anyway. And the ancient Puebloans won't know or care if they did. I bet they would have loved a big, juicy reservoir of water in their settlement. I would need multiples of me to make all the design ideas I have. Any given design can instantly generate many more. It's like an explosion going off in my head, a creativity storm, but in a good way. Or maybe, as the image shows, it is 100 little heads, each with its own ideas, inside of my head. That theory is impossible to prove. Bandelier, bandelier, you are far away but always near. In my mind you hold a singular place for the gifts you bequeathed me with such grace, like your austere beauty which gladdened my eyes, for the solitude that was such a surprise. We were almost alone as we climbed your rocks, and met very few on the trails we walked. Cool under the trees and warmed at the heights, the terrain provided such glorious sights. It was a respite of peace to savor your charms, a memory to which my heart warms. So thanks, Bandelier National Monument. You showed me a great time, and I have this tunic to wear in many different ways, inspired by visiting you. Every time I wear it, I will have fond memories of you. As for you, my Stencil Girl friends, I wish you happy stenciling hours. If you decide to create a tunic, please let me know. It would be such a pleasure to compare notes. I have a new tunic well underway, so don't be a stranger and don't be shy. Get in touch. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching. Remember, Stencil Club stencil sets ship on the 15th of the month, and members will be able to access the designer's exclusive project video and PDF. Need stencils? Just click the link below. Happy stenciling!